Hi, welcome back to Storytime with Mr. Benggio. We are reading Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Chapter 22, Along the Corridor. Well, 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 sighed Mr. Wonka. 2 naughty little children gone, 3 good little children left. I think we'd better get out of this room quickly before we lose anyone else. But Mr. Wonka, said Charlie Bucket, will Violet ever be all right again, or will she always be a blueberry? They'll dejuice her in no time flat. They'll roll her into the dejuicing machine and she'll come out just as soon as they whistle. But will she still be blue all over? Asked Charlie. She'll be purple, cried Mr. Wonka. A fine, rich purple from head to toe. But there you are, that's what comes from chewing disgusting gum all day long. If you think gum is so disgusting, said Mike, then why do you make it in your factory? I do wish you wouldn't mumble, said Mr. Wonka. I can't hear a word you're saying. Come on, off we go. Hurry up, follow me. We're going into the corridors again. And so saying, Mr. Wonka scuttled across the far end of the inventing room and went out through a small secret door hidden behind a lot of pipes and stoves. The 3 remaining children, Veruca Salt, Mike Teavee, and Charlie Bucket, together with the 5 remaining grown-ups, followed after him. Charlie Bucket saw that they were now back in one of those long pink corridors with many other pink corridors leading out of them. Mr. Wonka was rushing along in front, turning left and right, keeping right and left. And Grandpa Joe was saying, "Keep a good hold of my hand, Charlie. It would be terrible to get lost here." Mr. Wonka was saying, "No time for any more messing about. We'll never get anywhere at the rate we've been going." And on he rushed down the endless pink corridors with the black top hat perched on the top of his head and his plum-coloured velvet coat-tails flying out behind him. They passed a door in the wall. "No time to go in," shouted Mr. Wonka. "Press on, press on." They passed another door, then another and another. There were doors every 20 paces along the corridor now. They all had something written on them. The strange clanking noises were coming from behind several of them, and delicious smells came wafting through the keyholes, and sometimes little jets of cloud steam shot from the cracks underneath. Grandpa Joe and Charlie were half running and half walking to keep up with Mr. Wonka, but they were able to read what it said in quite a few of the doors. They hurried by. "Eatable marshmallow pillows," it said on one door. "Marshmallow pillows are terrific," shouted Mr. Wonka as he dashed by. "They'll be all the rage when I get them into the shops. No time to go in, though. No time to go in." "Lickable wallpaper for nurseries," it said on the next door. "Lovely stuff, lickable wallpaper," cried Mr. Wonka. "It has pictures of fruits on it, bananas, apples, oranges, grapes, pineapples, strawberries, gooseberries." "Gooseberries," said Mike Teavee. "Don't interrupt," said Mr. Wonka. "The wallpaper has pictures of all these fruits printed on it, and when you lick the picture of the banana, it tastes like a banana. When you lick a strawberry, it tastes like strawberry. And when you lick a zozberry, it tastes exactly like a zozberry." "But what does a zozberry taste like?" "You're mumbling again," said Mr. Wonka. "Speak louder next time. On we go, hurry up." "Hot ice creams for cold days," instead of the next door. "Extremely useful in the winter. Hot ice cream warms you up to no end in the freezing weather. It also makes hot ice cubes for putting in hot drinks. Hot ice cubes make hot drinks hotter. Cows that give chocolate milk." "Oh, my pretty little cows," cried Mr. Wonka. "Oh, how I love those cows." "But why can't we see them?" said Veronica. "Why do we have to go rushing on past all these lovely rooms?" "We shall stop in time," said Mr. Wonka. "Don't be so madly impatient." "Fizzy lifting drinks," it said on the next door. "Oh, those are fabulous," cried Mr. Wonka. "They fill you up with bubbles, and the bubbles are full of like kind of special gas, and this gas is so terrifically lifting that it lifts you right off the ground just like a balloon, and up you go until your head hits the ceiling, and there you stay." "But how do you come down again?" asked Charlie. "You do a burp, of course. You do a great big long rude burp, and up comes the gas and down comes you. But don't drink it outdoors. There's no knowing how high you'll be carried if you do that. I gave some to an old Oompa Loompa once out in the backyard, and he went up and up and disappeared out of sight. It was very sad. We never saw him again. He should have burped, said Charlie. Of course he should have burped, said Mr. Wonka. I stood there shouting, burp, you silly, burp, or you'll never come down again. But he didn't, or couldn't, or wouldn't. I don't know which. Maybe he was too polite. He must be on the moon by now. On the next door, it said, square sweets that look round. Wait, said Mr. Wonka, skidding suddenly to a halt. I am very proud of my square sweets that look round. Let's take a peek. That's the end of chapter 22. We'll read chapter 23 next time. Bye.